your life.
When the muadhin makes the adhan?
For example, if the muadhin says Allah Akbar to himself after he says that out loud, would he get the...
La, he makes the adhan without saying it himself.
Okay.
Yeah. Whether he says it after, if someone says that, or just the reward of making the adhan. Wallahu a'lam. بارك الله فيكم. تفضل. طيب خير ان شاء الله. ما شاء الله. السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام ما شاء الله. استغفر الله استغفر الله. خير inshallah. Any questions from the brothers here? Before we stop, any questions? Now on خير. If you have any, and if not, خلاص.
IT Roseville, California. Can a person wipe over socks after doing base ghusl janaba?
Can a person wipe over his socks or her socks after doing ghusl al-janaba? Yes. Once you perform ghusl al-janaba, you are tahir. You're in a pure state, including and dwarfing, enveloping wudu. Wallahu a'lam.
Initial MQ from Bronx, New York. When do you know to stop making the water something you really want?
When do you stop making dua for something that you want? I don't understand the question. Who said you stop making dua? Something that you always want as a servant. And if Allah hasn't given you that thing yet, why would you stop asking Him for it? Rather, the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ forbids one from doing this and saying this, verbally or physically. I made dua and Allah didn't answer my dua. I made dua and Allah didn't give it to me. And then a person stops. Wallahu a'lam. Idris.
For someone who has long hair or even short hair, when making ghusl, to what degree do you make sure the hair is wet or soaked?
Someone has long hair. To what degree do you make sure that you wet or soak your hair? If you're taking a shower, like most people do, you're going to put your head under the shower head, or the shower fountain, whatever you want to call it. And you can put the water on your scalp to the best of your ability. You don't have to scratch and scrape and pick into your scalp until you're bleeding. Just make sure that you're putting your head under the shower with the intention of the water hitting your scalp. Wallahu a'lam.
And it was MQ from Bronx, New York. What are the limitations of dua?
What are the limitations of dua? As well, I don't understand the question. You ask Allah for what you need and what you want of this world and of the hereafter. Is there an etiquette to dua? Yes. And we've explained that in lectures, and maybe we need to do another one on that. On ways of people transgressing in dua. That's something that the scholars of Islam, they have spoken on. There's no doubt about that. But in general, you ask Allah. Wallahu alam.
Initials TA, Bronx, New York. Wearing a kufi while praying is a must. The skin of the forehead touches the ground, or the kufi directly or up to exposed skin.
Repeat the question, please.
When wearing a kufi while praying, is it a must for the skin of the forehead to touch the ground, or should the kufi be lifted up to expose the skin?
When you're offering salah and you're wearing a kufi, your forehead skin, the skin of your forehead touching the ground is not a condition. It is not a prerequisite. Are there scholars who say that? Are there madhabs who state that? In different countries, they have the thing missing in the front. The skin must touch the ground directly. If a person wears a turban, they must lift it up, etc. La, that's incorrect. And the proof that that's incorrect is that the dalil that they use to say that you have to put your forehead directly on the ground is the same dalil with regards to one's knees. And when you pray, I've been ordered to prostrate upon 7 bones, quote unquote. Your knees are from that. Do you lift your knees up when you make salah? No, your knees are covered by fabric. Wallahu a'lam.
I'm from Schenectady, New York. Can a Muslim sister tell her 19-year-old daughter to wear a khimar if she don't wear one?
Can a Muslim sister tell her 19-year-old daughter to wear her khimar if she doesn't wear one? Give your children advice, no matter how old they are. And regardless of the past, your shortcomings as a parent. I have a son before Islam from Jahiliyyah, al-Muhim. Your son, your daughter, big, small, whatever the situation, ad-deenun nasiha. The religion is sincere, transparent advice to every Muslim. Wallahu alam.
Hey, S. Toronto, Canada. May Allah reward you and grant you and your loved ones paradise. What advice would you say to someone who has been in a long state of sabr?
What advice, what? I'm sorry?
Would you give to someone who has been in a long state of sabr?
Keep being patient. There's no restriction or limit on sabr. Sabr in itself is ibadah. And what's important is, as you have sabr, many people, they think that sabr is just an excuse to waste time. While you're being patient, you're attempting to do what you need to do, take care of your business. You're praying, you're making istighfar, you're staying busy with positivity while you're patient. Many Muslims, they think that be patient. Yani sit idle. La. It's not like that. While you're patient, you're busy. And inshallah ta'ala, it'll happen. So a person wants to go overseas, they want to go study, they're waiting for the scholarship from a university. It didn't happen, something went wrong with your visa. We say, be patient. Don't give up. Don't lose the idea of going overseas to study. And in the meantime, when you're in America, keep studying. Apply to another university. Keep memorizing. It doesn't just mean you just sit idle for 2-3 years until it just comes and descends from the heavens. Have one? Wallahu alam. La.
N.A. Shirif Gani, Bangladesh. Assalamu alaikum. If I miss sujood as-sahw and my wudu breaks, do I have to repeat the prayer?
If you're in sujood as-sahw and your wudu breaks, khalas, it's done. The safest thing to do is to do everything again, whereas the sujood as-sahw is a part of the fard prayer. The sujood as-sahw being obligatory, being mandatory, and if there's too much time that goes between the mistake and the sujood as-sahw, there's a problem. Wallahu a'lam.
YO Calgary AB, what's the ruling on a group of women living together, 2 to 3, like roommates in the West, without a mahram?
Women living together, like roommates, 2 or 3 of them without a mahram, etc. The Prophet ﷺ forbade a woman from traveling without a mahram. As far as living without a mahram, then that isn't the same. Wallahu a'lam. Khair, inshallah. We'll stop here tonight. Sallallahu sallam wa barak ala abdihi wa rasulihi nabiyina wa imamina Muhammad. Jazakumullah khairan.